So Anna, you play Ali in the film, and you're also executive producer. So what was it? What was the reason why the story was so close to your heart?
I loved, I was brought the script and then we brought it to New Regency, Fox. And I just loved that this character was, such a mess. She is unemployed. She's not very ambitious. She, parties a lot with her friends and sleeps with a lot of guys. It was so refreshing to read a character that was just so flawed.
In the film, your character Ali follows some advice that she reads in a woman's magazine, which leads her to track down her ex-boyfriends. Have you ever followed or been tempted to follow some advice that you read in a magazine?
Oh. No. I probably should follow advice a little more, but I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
What does your character Ali make of Colin, as played by the very gorgeous Chris Evans, when she first encounters him?
I think my character's really repulsed by Chris Evans' character because he's such a player, and he sort of doesn't try to hide that at all. So I think that she just thinks that he's a pig.
There's a hilarious scene in the film with Martin Freeman where you're required to do some accents, British and Borat in particular. How much fun was this to film, and can you give us a bit of a blast of your British accent?
Oh, it was really fun to film. My character starts drinking more and more, and she ends up, her fake British accent just goes totally askew. And Martin was just amazing to work with. He was just such a dream. As far as my accent, all right. Ellie's looking for the best ex of her life.
And so there are some very funny cameos from Ali's ex-boyfriends in the film, one of whom, Disgusting Donald, is actually played by your real-life husband. So how much fun did you all have on set together?
Oh, it was like summer camp. We had a really good time. I mean, every week there was a new cameo, a new guy that would come in, and so that was just so brought a whole new energy. And working with my husband is so much fun, and he's just a dreamboat. I love him.
You're clearly very passionate about comedy. Which comedy icons have inspired you as you've been growing up in your career?
I think when I was growing up, I watched a lot of Lucille Ball and Carol Burnett, and Betty White and Goldie Hawn. I loved the idea of sort of combining innocence with naughtiness. I thought that was a really sort of interesting idea that like those women, I think, really embodied.
Lately, a lot of great female comedy talent has proven a great success at the box office, with people like Tina Fey and Kristen Wiig really coming through. Do you think that comedy is much more of a level playing field for both female and male actors now?
I think the conversation's definitely changed. I think I don't know if it's level yet. It's still really hard to get a female-driven comedy made, but it's become a lot easier, and I think that's because people want to see women that they can relate to, men and women. So it's a really exciting time.
Brilliant. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.